Hi, my name's Lee Porter. I drive a 1600 Formula V, number 54. I've been driving this car for 7 years, or at least this is my 7th season in this car. The first race was Warwick Farm 1969 in a Datsun 2000 Sports. Well, the first race car I ever owned was the Datsun 2000 Sports that I ran from 1969 to the mid-70s. Then I had a sabbatical for a few years, but then I bought the car back and kept racing that Datsun until the early 80s. My current car is a 1999 Jacer 1600. As I said, I've owned this car now, this is my 7th season. I really enjoy this class because of the very competitive racing, but I get a lot of satisfaction out of doing as much of my own work as I can in terms of development, engine building, gearbox building, looking after the car. So in terms of driving plus preparation, you know, I get a lot of satisfaction out of the results that I get. Well, the best results I've ever got were 1973 New South Wales Sports Car Champion, lap record holder Amaroo and Oran Park. But since then I've been motor racing, you know, just for fun and the satisfaction of it. And it really is a great sport, and I do get a lot of satisfaction out of it. Scariest moment was a rollover at Amaroo in 1972, I recall. That was, ended up on upside down in an open sports car with just my roll bar for protection, but it did the job and I came out of it without a scratch. My motorsport life has, you know, from 1969 to 2012 has covered quite a few years. In the early days, of course, I would have loved to have driven the open wheelers at the time that Gagan and Bartlett and those guys were driving. But in latter years, I just enjoy being involved in motorsport as it is. I quite enjoy the Formula V class because it's relatively economical. It's great competition, close racing, and a great bunch of blokes and ladies to race against. Well, that's really hard. I mean, today I'd have to say my son, you know, because he's doing quite well, lap record holder at Formula V at various circuits. Radicals, he's a lap record holder at Phillip Island. But to be quite honest, amongst today's drivers, Mark Webber, I think, deserves some praise because of the way he's stuck in it, and he's obviously playing as a team driver. So I do have respect for Mark Webber.